8 convenient locations.
Well, Leanne Ellington is here to tell us how to work off all the turkey.
Yes, and there's definitely a more effective way, and all the other deliciousness that you probably had on Thursday as well.
And I know you had something very good. Tell us about the pie your mom made.
Yeah, we were just telling dirty secrets about what we ate, and my mom made a delicious cream cheese peanut butter pie.
Okay, just stop right there.
Wow, it was amazing.
Cream cheese and peanut butter. You really cannot go wrong with that.
It's an interesting combination, but it was did justice for our family. Yes.
Okay, so what are you doing now to work it all off?
Well, you know, in terms of efficiency and effectiveness, you know, I'm a lazy girl. Not necessarily lazy, but I'd rather be spending my time doing the things I want to do and not slaving away in the gym for an hour or 2 hours a day. So talking about efficiency, and the way to make your workouts more effective and efficient is just by increasing the intensity all around. We've talked about cardio intervals before and how the high intensity intervals are more effective than the longer, slower distance type activity, but the same is true of resistance training. Anytime you increase your intensity, you're going to be making your workout more effective, more bang for your buck.
Well, how do you increase the intensity with weightlifting? Is it you take shorter breaks between sets?
That's one way to do it. One way is just to simply decrease your rest. Anytime, the shorter your rest is, the higher your intensity is going to be. Another way to do it is, instead of resting in between sets, like a typical strength training set, you would, do a set of 10 to 12 or 15, whatever your goal is, and then rest, and then get the strength to do it again. Well, in this case, you would add in some sort of cardiovascular activity, something to get your heart rate up, or put it what's called a superset, where back-to-back exercises without rest, or make it a circuit where it's multiple exercises without rest. So there's many ways to increase your intensity, but any way you're just keeping your heart rate up versus letting it go back down, your intensity is going to stay higher.
I see people at the gym doing that. They'll do a set lifting weights and then run over and get on the Stairmaster for 30 seconds or so and then come back over. So that's one way to get your intensity
it just makes it more potent. And we talked about how those cardio intervals, they can elevate your heart rate for 24 to 48 hours after you work out versus 1 to 2 hours like a steady state cardio would do. Well, the same thing is true. When you increase the intensity of a circuit or a strength training session, it becomes a metabolic circuit, which has that same potency, makes it elevate your heart rate even further, burning more calories while you're even doing the workout, and making everything just count more.
Which would you say is more effective, a superset with another weightlifting exercise but like lighter weights, or throwing the cardio in? Which would you say?
It depends what your goal is, but I think that one of the most potent combinations, if you're doing a superset, would be something called a non-competing superset, meaning you're doing one exercise back to back to another exercise that have no body parts in common, so that you're able to really fully use those muscles. So for example, a push-up followed by a lunge, completely different muscle groups, so you're not needing to, the other group is rested anyways, but your intensity is up, your heart rate's up because of the exercise before. So that's a really potent combination. It's like, 6 of one, half dozen of another.
There are various combinations you can use.
I could tell you 1,000 ways to get your butt kicked.
I bet you could.
So.
All right, we'll save that for next time.
Yes. Butt kicking 101 next week. Please come back.
Always good advice. Leanne, thank you. And let's check in with meteorologist Julie Broughton over in the Storm Tracking Center. Hi, Julie.
Accused of conspiracy.